Hi everyone, I wanted to give some tips of how to reduce coffee intake. So these recommendations are for those of you, and you know who you are, you're just going back to the coffee pot way too often. You're starting to creep up to 3 to 4 cups of coffee, and it's really easy for a lot of us to do because you're either seeking more energy or you want to suppress your appetite, whatever reason that is. So the number one tip is you have to make sure you drink enough water. Really critical, because when you first wake up in the morning, you're in a dehydrated state. So I like to recommend people drink 25% of their total intake first thing in the morning. So just to make the math super easy, if you're 200 pounds, you drink half your body weight, which is 100 ounces, half, and 25% of it should be consumed in the morning. So 25 ounces for a 200-pound person, and you can chug it, swirl it, whatever you want to do. But I find that that helps for the hydration process. People start to feel better in terms of their cognition, and the need for coffee decreases naturally. Now the second tip, if the 25% of intake water doesn't help, is to drink bone broth. I like to recommend people drink Bonafide Provisions. They're a local company, so that's why I recommend them. I love what they do. But what I found was that when I consumed my water, then I consumed bone broth, I noticed, wow, I didn't need to have a second cup of coffee, or I didn't want a second cup of coffee. So naturally just reduced my coffee intake by almost half. Some people notice it decreases by even more. And one of the reasons is because it sort of replaces the sort of ritual that we have in the morning of having a warm cup of coffee in a mug or a favorite mug, whichever. And so that sort of takes over that ritual. So give it a try, because I find that that helps with a lot of people that tend to consume too much coffee throughout the morning. Now, the third one is eat breakfast. I know a lot of people are into intermittent fasting and they're like IF this. Well, a lot of times people counteract not eating by drinking more coffee or caffeine. So if you find yourself drinking not 1 to 2 cups, but 3 to 4, maybe 5 cups of coffee a day, you got to start eating breakfast. Once people start to eat breakfast, that helps to stabilize the blood sugar, so the need for coffee decreases naturally. So hopefully these 3 tips: drink your water, bone broth after that, and then if that doesn't work, then eat your breakfast. And that's 3 surefire methods to help decrease your coffee intake. Until next time, eat well to feel well.